everyone, welcome back. This is Delana with the Healing Homestead, and I just wanted to share with you what we've got going on today. I have a box here with some trees and shrubs that I ordered from Missouri Conservation. We live in Missouri, if you didn't know, and a lot of times in the fall they open up for their trees and seedlings. It's a great way to add trees to your property, especially edible trees that are local and native to Missouri, at a very frugal price. With our pasture, we have a lot of open field, but not a lot of shade for our animals. I really like the form of natural shade. We will probably be doing other forms of shade, like a shelter, a portable shelter for the goats and things like that. But really, most of the time what they need is just a good tree. So we're starting this out. Now, this is a long-term solution, but we are dividing up our pastures into smaller sections than what they currently are. Currently, we have 3 separate pastures, and they have cross fencing. The cross fencing is in really poor shape because this land was abandoned for a long time. So we are tearing out that cross fencing, and we use our electric poly net fencing to keep our animals in, and then we do a more intensive rotational grazing. So because of that, we're grazing them in a smaller place for a shorter period of time. But in that smaller place, there's not often a tree or some form of shade. And in the summers here in Missouri get very hot, the winters get very cold. Missouri doesn't know what it wants to do. So we have all the extremes, and we want to protect our animals from all of those extremes. So this is our solution. This, I guess, has been referred to as like a silvopasture, or even like an edible food forest. I don't really know what it's called, but it's just what we've come up with that works. They are bare root. They have come in their dormant state, but they're anywhere from 2 to 3 feet tall. It's not super tall. Here we have 25 pawpaw trees and 25 persimmons. 10 flowering dogwood. I don't really need a lot of dogwood, but my mother-in-law loves dogwood, and I wouldn't mind a few flowering trees out here. So I bought some for both of us. And then 25 blackberry plants. I did order 25 last year. I did plant most of those, but since we're doing this kind of edible border landscape, I'm going to want more. Here we have 25 red mulberry, 25 rose mallow, 25 wild plum, and 10 witch hazel. So if you're noticing a theme, almost everything here is edible. Oh, and I'm really excited about this. 25 American elderberry for 60 cents a piece. Okay, so I've got these. Basically what we're gonna do, and I'll show it in a video, we're probably gonna do a time-lapse video because it is incredibly windy. We're getting gusts of 40 miles an hour wind right now, and it is not gonna record well. So I will take you along the process, probably do some sort of a time-lapse, or maybe just do little clips here and there, but you'll get to see the process. We are dividing, we took up some of the fence in our pasture, and we're changing the shape of the paddocks, and this will go down in a straight line all the way down to split those paddocks. They will probably be planted about every 20 to 30 feet with some of the shrubs, the wild plums, things like that, kind of in between. This is going to be great shade for our animals. It creates an edible landscape both for the animals and for us, and it is wonderful for the bees. I know Kenny has shown you guys a little bit of the bee setup that he has, and it's something that he is very passionate about and wants to grow in. And so we want to do everything we can here to keep those bees thriving. So the trees will be kind of alternating pawpaw, persimmon, the red mulberry. We also have pecan trees that we ordered last year that we've got in pots, and then we have some chestnut trees that we ordered last fall, not from Missouri Conservation, but from another company. And so we will alternate those. And then in between them, we're gonna do the blackberry and elderberry and witch hazel and some of your wild plums. Later on, we may add extra things to it, but for now, that's a good start. So we're gonna get to work and we'll see how it goes. Great job.
Thanks, Mom.
Are you working hard?
Mom. Me. This seven.
Are you planting a tree?
Yeah, we need trees.
Well, we got a lot done in a short amount of time, and I am so excited about these trees. I hope that it will bring abundance to our homestead in the future. If you enjoyed this video, would you please consider pushing that like button? It just helps us know what content you guys are enjoying, and it also helps others know about our homestead and the journey that we're on, and we would just love to share it with you guys. Thank you again for joining us, and we just love you guys and appreciate you. Bye.